Today's lesson is turmeric, the super spice. Day 2. Hi, everybody. I'm Roger.
And I'm Kelsey.
And Kelsey and myself today are going to continue talking about turmeric. And turmeric is like this special kind of yellow spice that's used in Indian cooking, right?
Yep, it's used in a lot of Indian cooking. And we also found out in the first day of our article that it has a lot of health benefits. So Indian people had been using this spice not only for cooking, but also for treating diseases or minor ailments for a long time. And more recently, scientists actually studied it and found out that a chemical in this spice has real health benefits.
Right, but I think it might be safe to say that if you use it in cooking, it's going to make it taste better, but it might not necessarily do anything for your health. You need to probably consume turmeric in different ways for it to have healthful benefits, right?
Yeah, probably. So scientists were looking at that specific chemical in turmeric. So maybe eating turmeric wouldn't give you enough of that chemical to actually do anything. But if you use turmeric and take that chemical out of it and make some kind of medicine or pill out of it, then we could probably see real health benefits.
Okay, so let's find out what this is all about in today's program. Let's listen to the first part right now.
Today, thanks to the wider world's awakening to the benefits of curcumin, people are incorporating turmeric into their lives in all sorts of ways. Recipes for do-it-yourself beauty products that include turmeric abound on the internet, ranging from everything from facial cleansers to toothpastes to lip balms. The spice is also becoming more and more common in people's diets and is a popular addition to smoothies, soups, teas, and even pancakes.
大家好，今天第一个单字我们看到的是 abound， 这个字当作动词，代表大量存在的意思。例如 Opportunities abound for enterprising individuals to start a business. 有事业心的人想创业有很多机会。
Okay, welcome back, everybody. And it's time for the first part of day 2 of our article on turmeric. So today, thanks to the wider world's awakening to the benefits of curcumin, people are incorporating turmeric into their lives in all sorts of ways. So thanks to the wider world's awakening to the benefits of curcumin. So here we already knew that India was aware of the benefits of curcumin for a long time, but now, more recently, the wider world, so the world outside of India, has also caught on to these benefits. So they've awakened to these benefits.
Exactly. So maybe more and more people are traveling to India and learning about turmeric, or people from India are traveling outside of India and introducing the world to turmeric. So the wider world outside of India is awakening to the benefits of curcumin. Hey, this stuff is pretty cool. How come we didn't know about this before? So they are using it in their diets. They're incorporating it into their lives. So here we have the phrase to incorporate something into something. That means you include that thing in your life. Okay, so for example, if you're getting older and your doctor tells you that you're getting sicker and sicker, you might try to incorporate exercise into your life. If you've never really done any exercise before, you might start trying to exercise maybe 3 or 4 times a week for a half hour each time. So you're going to work it into your life. You're going to include it in your life. You're going to incorporate exercise into your life.
Yes, and recipes for do-it-yourself beauty products that include turmeric abound on the internet, ranging from everything from facial cleansers to toothpaste to lip balms. So we had already been talking about how you can use turmeric, and in this case, recipes for do-it-yourself beauty products have surfaced on the internet. So it says here that they abound on the internet, and abound means to be plentiful or exist in large numbers. So there's many recipes on the internet about turmeric and how to make it into these do-it-yourself beauty products.
Yeah, for example, I could say for the word abound here, small family shops abound in Taiwan, which means that a lot of these small shops run by small families are quite common in Taiwan, unlike the United States, for example, where it seems like the only stores left are Walmart and Target. All the mom and pop stores seem to be disappearing. But in any case, yes, they've got recipes all over the internet for do-it-yourself beauty products. You know, take turmeric and mix it with this and that and use it on your skin, and you'll look like you're 20 years younger. And they've got a range again here, ranging from facial cleansers and toothpaste to lip balms. These are things that you can use on your skin. A facial cleanser will clean your skin, or at least clean the skin on your face. And we've got different kinds of toothpaste or dental cream that you can brush your teeth with. And then we've got these lip balms, which I guess you can put on your lips if you're going outside to do some skiing and you're going to be exposed to really dry air.
Yeah, so you can make these beauty products and hopefully improve your appearance in some way. Maybe I've heard that the turmeric toothpaste actually make your teeth whiter, so maybe that's the idea behind them. Yeah. And this spice is also becoming more and more common in people's diets and is a popular addition to smoothies, soups, teas, and even pancakes. So besides making beauty products out of this turmeric, you can also add it to recipes. And they give some examples here. They say smoothies, and smoothies, of course, are those drinks where you have maybe some frozen berries, some bananas, some orange juice, maybe some yogurt, and you mix it all together and then you drink it, and people think it's really healthy. So you can just add some turmeric to this and it makes it even healthier.
Indeed. So it's kind of a thin drink here, a smoothie. I tend to think that smoothies are a mixture of fruit and ice or something. You kind of mix it up in a blender. And different kinds of soup, of course, you can put turmeric in there. When you make tea in the morning, maybe you can add a dash of turmeric there. And if you make pancakes, which are those round kind of cakes that you cook in a pan, it's common in Western cooking, you could even put some turmeric in that to help you feel as good as new. So let's move on now to the next paragraph. It's quite long, so please be patient and listen carefully.
Unfortunately, turmeric only contains a trace amount, about 2% by weight, of curcumin. The human body also doesn't absorb curcumin very well, so even if you consume a lot of turmeric, there will be little curcumin in your bloodstream. Luckily, there are ways around this. Taking turmeric with pepper and a source of fat, such as full-fat milk, for example, can significantly increase your body's absorption of curcumin. Thus, many people choose to consume their turmeric via a turmeric latte. Also known as golden milk, this slightly bitter drink is made by simply adding turmeric powder and a dash of black pepper to warm milk. To improve the taste, some people replace the dairy milk and turmeric powder with almond milk and freshly squeezed turmeric juice, or add honey for sweetness.
第二部分我们看到的单字是 unfortunately。这个字当作副词，它有可惜、遗憾的或是不幸的意思。所以我们可以说 I wanted to bring you a present that I bought for you, but unfortunately I forgot it at home. 我本来要带一份为你买的礼物给你，但遗憾的是我把它忘在家里了。再来我们看到的单字是 absorb。这个字当作动词，代表吸收养分、液体、气体等的意思。例如 Use the sponge to absorb any excess water in your kayak. 用这块海绵来吸收任何溢进你独木舟的水。接下来我们看到的单字是 via。这个字当作介系词，它有透过、凭借或是经由的意思。例如我们搭机场接驳车抵达饭店，英文可以这么说 We arrived at the hotel via the airport shuttle.
Okay, welcome back, everybody, and it's time for the second paragraph of today's lesson. So, unfortunately, turmeric only contains a trace amount, about 2% by weight, of curcumin. So we had talked about curcumin. It's the chemical in turmeric that gives it these health properties. Unfortunately, turmeric only contains a trace amount of this. So unfortunately here means unluckily or regrettably. Basically, it's unfortunate that this is true.
Right. It only has a very small amount of curcumin in it, a trace amount. A trace amount means a very, very small amount that is so small that you probably can't even see a number or a fraction or whatever. I remember the old weather forecast that came out of Channel 13 in Sioux Falls. They said, well, there was about an inch of rain on Monday, but on Tuesday there was only a trace. Yeah, it rained a little bit on Tuesday, but not very much. Maybe it rained for only 2 or 3 minutes. So it was just a trace of rain. And in this particular case, turmeric only contains about 2% by the weight, not by volume or not by mass, but by weight. It only has about 2% of curcumin. My goodness, how much turmeric would you have to eat to get enough curcumin in your diet? It might be tons and tons.
Yeah, so it looks like there really isn't much of this wonderful health benefiting chemical in turmeric. The human body also doesn't absorb curcumin very well, so even if you consume a lot of turmeric, there will be little curcumin in your bloodstream. So not only does turmeric contain very little of this chemical, our bodies also don't absorb this chemical very well. So absorb here means to take in or swallow up. So for example, sponges absorb water. They take that water in. And in this case, our bodies absorb curcumin, but they don't do it very well.
Exactly. So again, absorb means to suck something up. So for example, if you spill some juice on the counter, you might use a sponge to absorb all of the juice that you spilled on the counter or on the table. So in this particular case, it doesn't go into your body very well. So if you eat a lot of turmeric, if you consume it, then there won't be very much in your bloodstream. So there must be another way to get that curcumin in your bloodstream so you can experience the health benefits. Luckily, there are ways around this. A way around something means it's kind of a shortcut. It's a way to avoid having to go directly. There's a way around something like, well, if you want to get a position or if you want to get your kid into this school, you'd have to go through the traditional application process, but there is a way around that. If you happen to know somebody who works there, maybe they can get you in the back door. There's a way around those rules. Everybody seems to be looking for ways around the rules, huh?
Yeah, this happens a lot. Maybe when people are talking about laws, they might say there's a way around this law, which isn't very good. You should just follow the laws. But sometimes people want a quicker way or a more efficient way, and they'll find a way around a law. In this case, we're talking about a way around this difficulty in getting curcumin into your body. So taking turmeric with pepper and a source of fat, such as full-fat milk, for example, can significantly increase your body's absorption of curcumin. So we aren't able to absorb curcumin very well. So if you do want to absorb it well, you can try taking it with pepper and a source of fat. So this increases your body's absorption. So absorption is the noun form of absorb, that verb that we just talked about. So this is a way to increase your body's absorption of curcumin.
That certainly would help. So again, I guess you need to combine it with pepper, which is like that black spice you use in Western cooking, salt and pepper. So use some pepper there and some full cream or full fat milk. For example, this can increase the absorption of curcumin. Hey, we talked about absorb earlier. That's the verb. Absorption is the noun form, the amount of something that is taken into the body. Thus, therefore, many people choose to consume their turmeric via a turmeric latte. Okay, I never thought of that before. I'm not much of a latte drinker. I prefer cappuccino myself or even black coffee. But in this particular case, you can have it in your latte or via or through or by using a latte that has turmeric in it. I don't know if you go down to the local Dante or Starbucks or whatever, Louisa, your choice. Head down there and ask them, hey, do you guys have a turmeric latte? And who knows, they might just have it, and you can consume your turmeric that way. A latte will have milk in it, and maybe they'll even put some pepper in there as well to make sure your body can absorb as much curcumin as possible.
And this word via or via here, it means through or by way of. For example, you could say you can contact me via email. So that would mean you can contact me through email, by email. And in this case, we're saying that you can consume turmeric via a turmeric latte.
Right, so if you're a coffee drinker and if you like latte, this is a possibility here. Also known as golden milk, this slightly bitter drink is made by simply adding turmeric powder and a dash of black pepper to warm milk. So get yourself a carton of milk and warm it up, maybe in the microwave or using steam or something like that. You know, kind of warm up that milk there. Don't drink it cold. It has to be warm here. And then you add turmeric powder to that milk and then a dash of black pepper. A dash of something just means a small amount. You take the pepper shaker and maybe shake it over your drink maybe 1 or 2 times. Just a very small amount and you're good to go.
And to improve the taste, some people replace the dairy milk and turmeric powder with almond milk and freshly squeezed turmeric juice, or add honey for sweetness. So we said that this drink might be a bit bitter, so maybe people don't like that bitter taste. And to improve the taste, they replace that dairy milk, so a milk from a cow or another animal, with an almond milk. So that would be milk that comes or is made from almonds.
Okay, and so if you don't like milk or if this is too bitter for you, then replace the milk with almond milk, which I think you can get in some night markets or traditional markets all over Taiwan. And then you can have freshly squeezed turmeric juice. And even if that is too bitter for you or not sweet enough, hey, add some honey for sweetness. But I think that almond milk is already pretty sweet to begin with, so I think you're still good to go there as well.
Yep, and with that, we've come to the end of this paragraph of our article, and it's time to take a quick break.
So consider joining the turmeric revolution today and reap the benefits that this wholesome spice will bring to your life.
第3部分我们看到的单字是 reap， 这个字当作动词，它有获得、得到或是收割农作物的意思。所以我们可以说 Mary reaped the rewards of years of hard work when her novel was finally published. Mary 的小说终于出版，多年来的努力终于获得回报。今天最后一个单字我们看到的是 wholesome， 这个字当作形容词，代表有益健康的意思。例如My mom taught me to live a wholesome life and always do the right thing. 我妈妈要我过健康的生活，永远做正确的事。
Okay, so the final paragraph here wraps things up for us. It says, so consider joining the turmeric revolution today. Hey, join everybody. Get on the bandwagon. You too can be improving your health by using turmeric because, hey, everybody else is doing it. Why not you? So, yes, if you do so, you can reap the benefits that this wholesome spice will bring to your life. Here, to reap just means to harvest something. You'll be able to benefit or you'll be able to enjoy the benefits that this wholesome spice can bring to you. So again, reap, we say to reap a harvest, for example. That means to take in all the plants at the end of the year, usually in the autumn, so you can bring in all the vegetables and stuff like that. To reap the harvest. And then wholesome here just means something that has to do with health.
Yep, wholesome is healthy or good for you. So this healthy spice will bring lots of good things to your life. And this brings us to the end of our article as well, and it's time to take a listen to our Chinese teacher.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天文法重点。课文一开始提到 Today, thanks to the wider world's awakening to the benefits of curcumin, people are incorporating turmeric into their lives in all sorts of ways. 今天，由于世界上更多人认识到姜黄素的益处好处，人们以各种形式把姜黄纳入日常生活当中。那我们这边补充2个重点。首先，动词 awaken 它有唤醒、使什么醒来的意思。Awaken to 加名词就表示意识到什么、认识到什么。那我们可以用 awaken 某人或某事物 to something， 或者是 awaken to something 来表达意识到某件事它的重要性或是可能的影响结果。例如 He wrote the book in hopes of awakening the world to the danger of climate change. 他写了那本书，希望能让全世界意识到气候变迁所带来的危险。好，那第2个要补充的是动词 incorporate。它有融合、结合、纳入的意思。那我们常常用 incorporate A into B 来表达把 A 纳入 B 里面。例如 His doctor advised him to incorporate more fruit and vegetables into his diet. 他的医生建议他把更多的蔬果纳入他的日常饮食当中。那我们顺便来拆解一下 incorporate 它的字首、字根、字尾。它的字首 in 有进入的意思。那么字根 corpor 这个部分它表示群体啊、团体或者是有身体的语义。字尾 ate 是动词字尾，那同学们就可以联想啦，进入一个团体、进入一个群体就表示将什么包含在内、包括在内。好，那我们顺便学一下它的形容词 incorporated 是形容合并的、结合的，或是指法人组织的、法人公司组织的。同学们可能有看过 inc 一点，这个缩写就是来自 incorporate 这个字，像 Apple Inc. Apple inc 一点，这就是指苹果公司。好，至于 incorporation 就表示团结、合并或是法人组织，是它的名词。好，那么课文第2部分一开始提到 Unfortunately, turmeric only contains a trace amount about 2% by weight of curcumin. 可惜的是，姜黄中只含有微量的姜黄素，大约是它重量的 2%。那句子里面的 trace 是当名词哦，它有痕迹或者是微量的语义。A trace of something 就相当于 a very small amount of something， 它用来表达说微量的某事物、极少量的某事物。那么 trace 也可以摆在名词前面当修饰，像 trace amounts of pesticide， 那就表示微量的杀虫剂。好，那我们还可以用 a hint of something， hint H-I-N-T， a hint of something 就表示少许的某事物、微量的某事物。例如 The sauce has a hint of mustard， 这个酱料有少许的芥末。好，以上是今天的重点整理，我们来回顾今天的单字吧。
Abound. English teaching jobs abound in many Asian countries. Unfortunately, we were late to the airport and missed our flight. Absorb. Many people recommend placing a wet phone in rice, which can absorb the water. Via. News of the earthquake was quickly spread via Twitter and Facebook. Reap. Edith worked hard the whole semester and reaped the benefits of her effort during finals. Wholesome. Here's some easy recipes for wholesome meals you can serve the entire family.
Discussion Starter starts now!
Okay, it's time for our discussion starter. After reading this article, do you plan to incorporate turmeric into your life? Why or why not?
Yes, I would like to consume more turmeric because I have a variety of health problems, and I'm afraid that if I don't have turmeric in my diet, I might die an early death. And it also sounds pretty easy here. Just get some warm milk, add some pepper, add some turmeric, and you're good to go. Why not? I don't have an excuse not to try this. How about you, Kelsey?
Well, I also don't consume turmeric very often, so I think it would be a good idea to start incorporating it into my diet as well. And I would be excited to try some new foods, maybe even a turmeric latte.
Well, that brings us to the end of another edition of our program, and please make sure you join us again next time. From all of us here, I am Roger.
I am Kelsey.
See you next time.